I'm on Japanese time, so I have no idea where we are, what time it is.
It was loud is all I know. I forgot to turn my audio down.
Don't get mad at me.
I was like, whoa, all right.
Well, I had to sit through a timeshare presentation right before we started the podcast, so I had to go. Shut up! Watch this. It was great.
It was
Michelle.
not a timeshare presentation. Now he's
Oh,
just going to get flooded with all kinds of old projects and then he can figure it out.
I no.
And then he's going to auto tune all of my voice work for that was super old
That sounds
for
like
fun.
way too much work for because that's what I want to do for all of the like actual voice projects I have sitting over there. I want to just I got time for S's and G's to make fun of Ashley and her old
Hi,
audio.
Jen. What are
Jen, oh
you
my
doing
god.
up?
I, what is anybody doing up? Listen, we were in Vegas and we're going to talk about that, I think, mostly this week if I can find my way out of here. It was a journey, not a destination, a journey. And usually what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but then we ended up just having an intimate WrestleMania watch party with the Hardy Boys and
And Jen.
Jen and Flip Cup Chuck. What the God damn it. Flip Cup Jeff, who is why I have heat now with the Good Brothers. Sorry, guys. That was his fault. I was seriously, I was on good brother behavior there. We had, well, in my defense, we had 2 shows already that day, and then the Good Brothers rolled in. And by that time, his actual name, I believe, is Red Cup Jeff. And he's amazing. And if you look at any of my timeline stuff or pictures or incriminating evidence that the police have right now, you'll see him in there. But he was great. I was like, oh, how long you been working, brother? He's like, oh, I don't actually wrestle. I just go to shows with Red Solo Cup, and I'm Chris Jericho's best friend. I'm like, well, now you're my best friend. Turns out my best friend had a bottle of Jameson in the parking lot and wanted to become more than friends.
I wasn't
Sorry,
there.
Drew.
I was
No,
standing 3 hours in line.
I wasn't
for
there either. Don't
Charlexa.
worry. I wasn't there either.
Hi, Mr. Simmons. Thanks so much for jumping onto the chaos. No, I
Ron?
legit was in line for 3 hours for Charlexa, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's right. You went and did that thing.
Yeah. I
Listen,
dropped him off at FSW.
it's true. Shout out Joe DeFalco. What an amazing building, great arena. To Boca Raton Wrestling, to Coastal Championship Wrestling. I forget the other one. That's again, give that heat to Flip Cup Jeff. That's his fault. I got through
Yeah,
too.
Flip Cup Jeff, I was supposed to be coming back to FSW to go into the building, and yeah, you overfilled his cup. So thanks for that. Great dude. Thanks. Thanks.
I met girls. They were,
Thanks. Appreciate it.
there's well, listen, wrestling brings everybody together. So we're gonna keep that positive vibe. All right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the cool thing about the Good Brothers and most of the boys is they all understand. So that part I'm at least a little bit less worried about. In my defense, not really my defense. The one thing I do regret is that I did work way too much while we were in Vegas and did not get a chance to actually brother up with some people I haven't seen in a long time. So that's on me, boys. I owe you well, for Chad, a non-alcoholic, probably a Heineken. Get you a nice high end, like a good 0, and then Drew and I can sample wine
Stuff.
or whatever he drinks now in his old age.
Dude, I'm older than them.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, shout out to the Celeste skincare line because you look amazing.
You better remember that. You got that right. And when are you going to start using your skincare? We need to set up a Zoom.
All right. First of all, thank you. I do look great as well. I know. Thank you.
So we can work.
People who don't know how to say compliments and give one back. That's fine.
I was just going to say, so we can continue.
I was raised differently.
Your aging gracefully skin because you're doing great.
I go, you look great. You're like, when are you going to start using it? Okay, cool. All right. I deserve that, I guess.
The good brother did make a Celeste purchase, and I'm forever thankful
Oh, I did.
because he wants to make sure that his skin stays radiant and fresh.
Listen, I have a face made for radio, guys. I got to do what I can. It's a lot.
You also
A lot.
perform, so you don't want to be under the lights looking all Mr. Burnsy. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Simmons. You are number one in my book.
Where you say that? Here's the thing. The problem with me being the adult poster child for ADHD is I start the show, so I click the button, and then I have 3 screens here where I literally don't know where anything is. Where I'm like, where are you seeing somebody? Where's the chat room? What? You got to come set me
And
up.
I was the
feel
one who
bad.
couldn't find the chat the first episode, and now I see it all the time.
I just spent a week trying to teach a 72-year-old man how to internet, and now I feel slightly better about myself.
He's pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie.
Most people his age are just sending like chain letters where it's like or posting on Facebook that they don't consent to do whatever, or Facebook's gonna
Do you
start
see this blue dot?
charge money or whatever. Yeah, this means like whatever my mom is forwarding me. Like it's all the same stuff.
I go, Mom, that's AI.
Have the same. Like, yeah. Oh, they're gonna love AI.
Are you sure that's AI? That's AI.
I'm sure. What? He looks like there. I know, Mom. It's not. Is that a movie? No, it's not a movie. It's
or
just
my favorite. I don't know how to edit this, and I'm like, oh, Dad. Okay.
Listen,
I love my parents.
I know it looks like I'm still in Vegas, but it took me a legitimate. Well, it took me 2 days to get home. So thank you to the Unicorn. Thank you to my drummer, Steve Addig. Thank you to Alex and Stephanie and Cindy at the stage door for almost killing me. Not once, but twice. We hit the Keno machine, and then things just got a little crazy, which it does.
I dropped him off at the airport and then went to bed.
And the airport said, you also need to go home, Sarah. We'll see you in the morning. That's a shoot, brother. That's okay. It was worth it. We went back to the stage door. Also made friends, which is awesome. And again, getting a chance. I know we kind of skipped over it a little bit. Ashley and I had the opportunity to be part of WrestleCon in Las Vegas and part of the WrestleMania celebration. It was out there last week. It took me this long to sort of remember that I was in fact in Vegas, or mostly again, the police reports and the people that I had to apologize to. But what happens in Vegas, they say, I guess. Not really though.
Not really. No, but it was when you live here.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look. So no, but it was like top to bottom. I gotta say, like I've never done like wrestling conventions before. So it was an opportunity to go out and kayfabe all my friends. Like, what's wrong with Spiffy? I mean, he's big time and everybody. He's in a cover band now. He doesn't need your validation and support. That's not true. I always do. But like it was no, first of all, if I didn't already, shout out to Rip Rogers and the amazing Leilani Kai, who shared a WrestleCon table with me. Shout out to Joe Dombrowski, the Beast Man, and the amazing Ray Lynn, who not only was nice enough to come down and very much distract me and rethink my position on not liking blondes, but also gave the hustler Rip Rogers a makeover. And you can see that on her social media. You can see it on mine, I think, somewhere. But Ray Lynn opened up her own what do you call them, the beauty salons. She's a hairdresser, but it's cosmetology. Where are you at, skincare girl? I'm
letting you finish doing your shout outs and thank yous, and I'm sorry. Let's continue.
No, but Rip looks I mean, he's presentable now. I mean, which is that's a huge step up if you know Rip at all. But no, it was an amazing week of brothering and people. Leilani was amazing, obviously. Rip. And again, there's a video out there that just is going viral. Leilani loves viral stuff. She's going viral. But a video out there where Rip got a chance to reconnect with a lot of his Ohio Valley people, and I'll say this, and I'm not going to get super duper into it. Getting an opportunity over the past few years to be a part of the Cauliflower Alley Club, getting a chance to meet and interact and kind of brother up with a lot of the legends of wrestling. Leilani Kais, Rip Rogers, those kind of guys. Lord Zoltan, he'll love that. It gives you a different appreciation for like what they did and what they did for the business and how they kind of kept it going. And, now, one of the things that the Cauliflower Alley does is just make sure they're okay in their 70s and 80s when they might need a knee or a hip or some teeth or whatever they need and that kind of thing. So I'm very humbled and very happy to get a chance to, not only be in a position to pay it forward to like the new kids, the next generation of wrestlers, but also kind of pay it backwards, which also is important. You got to take care of the people that paved the way. So that's my promo to check on your good old brothers. All right, make sure they're okay.
My turn now?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. Yay. Okay. So, first of all, it was an absolute honor to be a part of the SSS promotions team. So, thank you so much for that. Hey, there's more than one person as a team. And Rip Rogers is now my little boyfriend. He's such a little sweetie. Don't let that little surliness get you. He is the cutest little thing in the world.
Surly.
And Raylan did a beautiful job with his makeover. And shout out to Miss Leilani for everything. Such a sweetheart. Shout out to my friends for visiting me at the table, making sure I was staying awake or going to the bathroom or sitting down or not losing my mind.
If you weren't in Vegas, if you weren't a horker in Vegas over the past week, whatever they got, you understand how important it was to sit down, to go to the bathroom, to hydrate,
to eat. Yeah, because
I may have had
for several hours.
Shit can some people on the team. Yeah. I mean, that shit can go get a bagel or something. Get
that $15 sandwich from Johnny Rockets for breakfast. Which, okay, you know what? I'm not going to go into my tangent, but they had to go kill the whole. They had to go kill the whole pig to make that bacon sandwich. That's all I'm saying. But yeah,
worth of bacon.
Shout out to the Horseshoe, being a good venue for all of this. So much happened. Shout out to
I got a little brother upgrade ski because of my platinum medallion status or whatever it is that I got with him.
Also, shout out to all the wrestlers who just let me come by their table and say hello without having to like buy a meet and greet. I met so many wonderful wrestlers who I was just able to say hello to, thank them for their contribution. Christy Hem is now my new best friend. She just doesn't know it.
I was in her top 8 on MySpace. That was something that was on my actual profile, that Christy Hem had me in her top 8 on MySpace in 2001. So that was pretty important.
Well,
when I was
she liked
TNA,
my outfit.
She was there too, and I was very nice to her. And my friend Athena and her boyfriend at the time came and picked me up at the airport the first time that I got to work for TNA, and they were very, very nice to me.
But she liked my outfit
25 years ago. Goddamn, I'm old.
So just saying.
I liked her hats, but I'm also too shy to talk to anybody, which is why I feel bad that I spent an entire week in Vegas with her across the hall from us. But Velvet was over there. I barely had a Brian Cage next to us. Davey Boy Smith and I talked a little bit because we had
shout out to Davey Boy. He was an awesome neighbor to have because he had all the markers.
Well, because the team leader sends the markers to the wrong address and doesn't realize it until we get to Vegas and go, well, what happened to all the Sharpies I got? You're like, no,
walk out the door and they're
back in Pennsylvania. Like, All right. Thanks, Amazon. This is a problem with Amazon, especially if you're like whatever, just the one click thing. You can't do that at
Never
3 in the
one
morning.
click. Always review
Little brother up
addresses.
like 1 in the morning. I'm like, I'm not confirming address.
Always
Send it.
review addresses.
Send it. We'll
Yeah,
find
he's
it.
gonna have
Send
stuff
it.
sent to Timbuktu, literally, because he just
No, we
doesn't
did.
look. But yeah, to everybody who stopped by our table, whether if it was just like, who do they have? What's going on? To the girl who came over and busted out in tears because she saw that her children's name was on the banner because she named her kids Leilani and Kai,
Yeah, that
and
was
not
super cute.
realizing that like Leilani Kai is a real person and having a moment. Yeah, like every WrestleCon was a very awesome experience. And one really quick one
And I
that I
never
wanted
want
to
to do it
give
ever again, but it was
is to
great.
Chris Masters.
Oh,
So the first time I met Chris Masters, it was just kind of like rushy. It was several years ago. It wasn't like the best, but this time it was pretty cool.
he's a
And
Rip Rogers guy.
he had an
You have more
idea
street
that
cred now.
I know, but listen, he had this idea, guys, and unfortunately, it didn't get to go through that day. But maybe we can make this happen. He wanted all the OVW people who were there to get together and come over and take a group picture with Mr. Rogers, and we tried. But it was pretty cool just to see all those students come over, some of them whose names I did not catch, but I did make sure to get pictures and send them to here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah. So, if any of you guys ever see this, Chris Masters is trying to get you guys all together so that you guys can get a group
Old
picture
School
with
Brothers.
Rip Rogers. So, yeah, big shout
Now,
out
if
to
I knew
him.
anything about, oh wait, I might. Like you keep talking for a little bit because I talk too much as it is.
You do.
I mean, so part of me wants to kayfabe the fact that you got, Rip would say, "Learn how to work, kid." Like,
I
yeah,
learned the wrestler's
to go
handshake.
ahead. Not the actual, not the. Listen, the good Drew and I will do. You would see it if you go back and look at some of the old handshakes where you see like they do it just as a joke. We do, whatever.
Huh?
That's that old school handshake. I'm just as the last of the old school, a guy who remembers the old school handshake. But but like, hey, yeah, if you're working with the workers, they know you're a worker too, and they don't, you're that's a I'm
Well, no,
excited that you had the
I
opportunity.
did one meet and greet that I wanted to do more, but I did get
If it's
one
listen,
in.
if it's natty, if that's
Oh no, I'm not talking about the natty one. That one was
oh
a gift.
well, I
I
will
did
tell
get
you
to
that she's
meet
one of my favorite people. But
she was awesome. I did get to meet Mark Henry. He was on my list, so that was awesome.
see, this
And
is why I feel bad because I feel like I failed you,
it's
especially
okay.
because it never is. That's the whole point of what I do is there's the never ending cycle of this isn't good enough. Why won't you love me, daddy? Why won't you love me? But like Mark, for example, is a Rip Rogers guy.
And I told him
That should have been something if I was now in hindsight, now I can think about all these things. If that's something that we would have thought about in that moment when you got a chance to talk to Mark, you could have been like, oh, give me 3 minutes and come over and do the gimmick and the short and whatever. And like Mick
well,
did.
I knew he
And
was
Noel.
only
It's mostly
there for 2
God bless
days.
Noel Foley, by the way. Can I say one more time?
Oh,
God
was
bless
she
you,
there?
Noel.
I didn't get
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I saw her at GCW, and she was getting people. Again, this is one of those weird things about being sort of a worker, but like whatever. And I saw she was dealing. I wanted to go say hi, and then if you saw me and I didn't come say hi, it's not because I don't love you. Still, I still do. But then we were talking about this actually with Mick, where Rip didn't want to go over to his table because Mick had a line of people.
Leilani
You know what I mean?
didn't want to go over.
Leilani did. I'm sorry, I said Rip. I apologize.
But we did end up going over there.
Well, but you understand that, like, so God bless Leilani for like backing me up, like where like she has that sort of mentality as well, where it's like I'm not going over there because I'm not going to take away, whatever, $20 of a Polaroid or whatever, you know, in our brain we were wired to believe. That's so we deal with that all the time, and that's not me. Like, that's Leilani effing Kai. All right, she should be able to just do whatever she wants all the time, every day. Like, so, like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, Leilani Kai. Never in the history of never, ever, ever is anybody like, I don't want to talk to Leilani Kai. Everybody loves Leilani Kai. It's like, it's one of those, like, death, taxes, she's awesome, boom, boom, boom. That's what it is. Like, so, like, but even her having that, like, I don't want to, like, you know, it's sort of that made me feel a little bit better about it. But yeah, I mean, eventually we got over to Mick. I'm going to see Mick in a couple of weeks out in beautiful St. Louis for my friend Herb Simmons, where I'm a talent, somebody says.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. Listen.
Have fun.
Listen. Well, here's what happened. Here's what happened is we were in Vegas, had a nice table set up where what I was trying to do, as a good brother, as I am, was put over Leilani Kai, the hustler Rip Rogers, my friend Ashley, obviously, you know, all of these people that are way prettier and more talented. It's my job. I'm a fall down man, guys. Daddy was a fall down man. I'm a fall down man. I'm a bump and feed guy. I'm an old school bump and feed guy, everybody. So I'm doing that. I forgot what I was doing right now.
You were standing there and sitting there and putting things up and doing stuff. I was standing there. We did a lot of standing.
I mean, that part. No, literally, I was mid-story, and now
then you forgot.
I was joking about it, and then now that you did that, now I really did forget about it.
Well, okay. So one of the things that I did, one of the things that I did was I went around to almost every table, introduced myself, and said who I was helping represent, so that they didn't have to like get up and move and like go places, because number one, right? I didn't want. I'm like, you know what? They're the more seasoned veterans, and they should be coming to them to visit them. But I did, make sure that I got that opportunity to even walk with Leilani or go find Rip, so I can like take candid pictures, and say
just
hello.
Every morning, me texting Rip Rogers going, "Where are you, man?" He's like, "I've been here for 6 hours, man. I got here like 4 a.m. I did 7,000 Hindu squats. I'm waiting for you. Wake up, fat ass." I'm like, all right, what? Sorry, Rip.
Yeah,
sorry.
But let
me write down.
I found Rip over at Ken Patera's table, and I took a picture of them.
Ken was in Pittsburgh last night. I feel bad that I couldn't make it out.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm like, where did he go? He's like, I was hanging out with Honky Tonk Man, and then I was coming in, and I ran into this. Listen, I was like, you've been gone for an hour and a half. where have you been? He really was gone. I feel like I'm like, where have
12-year-old
you been?
me, like 12-year-old me being like, where all my uncles go for a ride and come back smelling weird, and I'm like, where'd you guys all go? It's like, you can't come. Shut up. You don't know. Don't tell your mom.
I'm like, where did this person?
But Rip doesn't
know where anyone went.
No, listen. One of the funniest things that, as I try to piece together, like CSI style, like what the hell I actually did over the past week, was seeing the video of Rip with Honky Tonk Man, where, God bless Honky, he's exactly who he says he is, and also cool and cocky and bad. But like, so my old school Honky Tonk Man story was, we were working on a show. This is 20 years ago, by the way. So we're working on a show 20 years ago. And the promoter tries to pay Honky with a check. Honky opens up, literally just opens up a briefcase of a bunch of like canceled checks in his briefcase. Like, or bounce checks or whatever, like that, like he's gotten over the years, like working, territories in the Indies and stuff like that, and was like, nope, it's gonna be cash for me, sir. And valuable lesson. I, like 22-year-old me, got a good honky tonk lesson. So I will never disparage the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, just because and this is also a shoot. He asked to get paid to go on Rip Rogers' podcast. And he did it on camera, so you can't be mad at me. Don't get hot at me for calling him out on it.
You know what?
He was
Though
like,
I've heard this story kind of before, and I might not have been him, but like I've heard the story of you do not pay wrestlers with a check; you give them an envelope of cash.
yeah.
I've heard this story before, but I don't
if you're
remember
doing it
where.
right,
But like, I mean, it makes sense
I
to
don't know
me
every
because
wrestler you've ever talked to since 19 whatever. Yeah.
yeah, it just makes
And
sense to me.
if you're good, you give it to them before they get out there. They show up, you have the envelope ready for you. That's next level promoters. Pay attention. But even like whatever, like I've ran into this like music. Like I don't want to do stuff after the gig because people are tired. People want to go home. People want to set up
Mhm.
for tomorrow. People are brothered up. I'm not trying to do business like in any of those states. So let's get that out of the way and then let's go out there and work. But that's an old school
Yeah.
thing. I hate to
Yeah.
say it like that.
I was having that conversation with our very own DJ Dominguez, like how he said that about his band. You always want to make sure you get it first, because shoot, you don't know what's
DJ has
gonna
a band.
happen
A
mid.
guy named DJ. A DJ has a band. I'm so
Oh my
confused.
gosh, you got to hear their music.
I'm
You got to hear their
we
music.
used to call that ribbon on the square, kid.
You got to
I
hear
know.
their music. It's pretty good.
It's really good.
It's good,
Like
guys.
as a guy who, well, I mean, like, listen, Rip is walking back from the gym, by the way, just so you know about late night stuff. So that's where he's at.
He does these things to make me nervous. I've decided that this little man is gonna have me as a nervous wreck. He lives way too far away from me to be doing this.
He's 20 minutes away.
No, he's not. He is now almost an hour because I'm on my side of town.
Oh, we're on the wrong side of town. Anybody got to tell me Rip Rogers is on the wrong side of the tracks? Wherever Rip Rogers is, that's the right side of the tracks. Tell me I can't still cut a promo. I don't care.
I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm like, this little man.
I don't have to bump it all. Look, I still look good. I don't have to bump it all. Yeah.
He's lost it already, and we're only 28 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I sat through a 7-hour timeshare presentation before we got on the air, guys, and I might still be drunk from Vegas.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that.
Sorry, guys. That was a
Spiff. You remember what happened on Sunday?
Fuck you, Flip Cup Jeff.
No.
No.
2 o'clock?
No. At what time? No, you sent me a picture of me and the Hardy Boys that I don't remotely remember taking as we were leaving the gimmick. Because I didn't, by the way. In fact, I was mad at myself because as I was saying at the beginning of the podcast here, like I do a bad job of brothering up, like as much as like whatever, I know. Listen, at this point, I've been training for 27 years. I understand how most wrestlers are. I also understand that, Leilani kind of saying the same thing does validate a little bit like how our brains work, because of how we broke into the business where that wasn't a thing. Like in 1993, if somebody was trying to take a picture with another guy in the locker room, they'd call you Mark and throw you out of the locker room, not like, hey, I get to work with, it just wasn't how the business was back then. And it's not, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's why I like these cons, because
it's also why I didn't know what to do with my hands.
It's so nice to see like older wrestlers who didn't, back in the day that was a no-no. You're not taking pictures. You're not doing those kinds of things. That they go to these cons and they have those 20-minute conversations with each other, reminiscing, taking pictures, and being able to live back in the moment. So yeah. Unforgettable experience. Absolutely unforgettable experience.
It's there's no way to, I know this because I've tried a lot. My brain just on a good day, but also like trying to explain what that sort of dopamine hit that professional wrestling is to the people that are like that in it. You know what I mean? And this is something that Leilani and I talked about a little bit, Rip and I talked about a little bit, Malia Hosaka and I talked about a little bit, where, you know, the new thing now is that the up and coming wrestlers, some of them, and I'm gonna say all of them because that's not the case, but like, you know, you have some superstars on the record of saying like, no, I'm just doing this to get to that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm doing this to become an actress. I'm doing this to become an OnlyFans model. I'm doing this to do, you know, whatever. And listen, that's fine. Get paid. But that didn't exist back in the day, you know. So the people that paid their dues, the people that actually put the work in, the people that had their leg broken in training, or, you know, the people, you know, that didn't get smartened up until, you know, 6 weeks in or whatever it was. But, you know, like that doesn't exist anymore, which is why I'm so excited to work with Rip Rogers and number one, hear those stories. Number two, understand the value of that experience when it comes to what we ask our performers to do, as far as like giving their bodies and sacrificing their bodies. And, you know, as a guy with several Frankenstein bolts in his neck and not really much of a right knee.
It's a cool scar, y'all. Not gonna lie.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it does look pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I pulled that card a few times in Vegas for a drink, but you know, I'm not gonna limp around and stuff like that. But I'm still a man of a certain age. Thank you, Celeste. I look great, you know. But like, you know, I understand. Like, I mean, listen, white people don't know how to moisturize. You guys got to moisturize, man.
Oh, Lord.
It ain't that hard. Just moisturize. I have laugh lines because I smile a lot. Smiling's my favorite, guys. It really is.
Did you get the cell regen?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I legit haven't opened the box.
I need you to. We're gonna do a box opening because for some reason I was struggling.
Oh my god! What a great video. I don't know if you know this or not. I'm an influencer, so
you totally need to like.
You should probably
do an unboxing.
You want to collab? Do you want to collab? We can collab on.
We have to do a live of you unboxing. Because oh my god, I can be like, oh my god, and this does this, and this does this, and he's gonna look so prettyful.
I don't like how you made. I don't like how you made that real. I don't like how you. Like, we're just having fun.
Mr. Simmons, Rip is so like. I'm gonna tell you. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, are you going to be okay? I'm like, I'm going to be fine. A lot of people don't know this about me, but in my college years, I worked in college sports. So Rip Rogers to me was hilarious and crazy. Like you're saying there, Mr. Simmons. I was good. Meanwhile, the average person may not be able to take it, but I'm not average. I had a great time with that jet.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. You could be average someday.
How rude. No, but we had a great time. And we actually even getting to watch WrestleMania.
Listen, I'll say this, and this might be its own podcast. Getting a chance to watch WrestleMania with Rip Rogers, and Rip hasn't watched a WrestleMania ever, I don't think, as a shoot. He's never.
No, that was his first time.
I legit, and that was mostly our fault because we were trying to figure out what we're doing, and we all just ended up in my suite ordering pizza and watching WrestleMania on the big screen in my room. And Rip had to sit there and. Night one. I don't want to say night two.
We learned some things.
Well, listen, there were some strongly worded texts that I sent out to some former tag team partners of mine where I was like, oh man, Rip Rogers almost tried to jump out my window. It's like, I don't want to fill out that report.
Yeah, Yes. When you say old school, yes.
Well,
The
listen.
phrase ref's discretion, every time I hear that now, I laugh.
So listen, I can't believe that like where I am right now at 1:30 in the morning, I guess local time, is explaining to not everybody, but explaining just so you may notice that if you watch wrestling and if you believe that it's still real to me, damn it.
It
If
is.
you do, it absolutely is to me. I've got a triple fused neck. Tell me wrestling's fake. I dare you. But but Rip's point, which I think I understand, is what my point would be. Where when I broke into the business, and this is like late '90s, it's not like that long ago. Um, we were told that the referees were there and their job was to treat it like a shoot, treat it like a real thing. So if the wrestler didn't stop choking you after the count of 5, ring the bell. The wrestler screwed up, not the referee. There's no referee's discretion for you being outside the ring. It's a 10 count when you're not supposed to be outside the ring. These are all things that used to be sort of wrestling staples. I can't believe I'm the guy now, like being like, back in my day, but that's, imagine being like a Jim or a Rip Rogers and watching that and hearing, well, referee's discretion. The rules are sort of the rules, but not really the rules. No, but take it seriously when this guy
Yeah.
does all these moves. But
Yeah, he blew his top there, but then we were like, well,
he didn't like that at all.
This is the style of match it is. So he's like, well, still, I don't like
What
that.
style of match?
And that's the simplest way of saying what he said. But like I
It's
said,
not the first 4 matches of the show. Everybody, all these all I gotta do is do their fucking dives to get every one of the matches goes to the floor. Every one of the matches goes to the floor. Now, if I can have just a moment, just indulge me to translate what that means, and to Rip Rogers' point, never, and Rip certainly doesn't need anybody to ever speak for him. But what I believe he was getting to is that when I broke into the business, I can only speak from my experience. There were certain, like the promoter, as the card was booked, there were certain rules for certain matches on the card, and that's what it was. So ultimately, your job is to build the card to the semi-main and the main event. The card is supposed to get better as we go. So if the guy in the first match lights his opponent on fire, well, what I got to shoot somebody then? What am I gonna do? Like, how do I, you know what I mean, how do I top that? Clip this, by the way, because this is I'm saying that out loud because I always forget to say it, but this is the point. If you go out there in the first match where they get, and it's a legendary thing in my brain, and again, this happened 25 years ago. A guy who wrestled by the name of Tack, whatever. But literally, the match was, and they were like the second match on the show was like lock up, power bomb. Like, I remember watching that from the back of the thing and going, well, I'm gonna have to kill somebody then to get over, because they started their match like that way. Where do we go from that?
Well, that's
You know
the
what
thing.
I mean?
Like, that is like technically still one of those general rules that I hear on
You are insane if you think anybody still does.
No, well, not light yourself on fire and kill
on
yourself.
TV.
Well, I've
No, I
heard,
got the clip. They'll light you on. They'll hit you with a chair, then light you on fire.
light you on fire, and the other guy will kick you in the nose out of nowhere. But no, what I'm saying is I've heard it on various wrestling radio shows.
He's got a chiropractor that can fix him. At least.
Why was there a table spot in this match and then the following match another table spot? That doesn't make the table spot special.
Look at you.
I listen. I told you. Most people don't think I listen. I
Rip. Look, we smarten a girl.
I knew that before, and then I agreed with him in the room.
What are you gonna do? Disagree with Rip Rogers? Go ahead. I dare you. No, sir. Yeah, no, I get it. Yep.
That's my little boyfriend. You better not disagree with him. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, he's, there's a
How's
difference
that baseball
between.
card treating you?
It's worth $17 in real life, I think, or something like that. I hold on. I'll show it to the world. Maybe somebody else can be like, "Oh my god, you did the wrong thing." It's right here. I got it. What do you brought it up?
You guys. Well, anyway,
It was right
from
here.
the fans'
It wasn't far.
perspective,
Like I had it right here because it's right in the studio because I was trying to figure out. So just to give you a quick.
well, what I was saying is, from the fan perspective of someone who is not in the business,
I made that guy go to the ATM and give me and Rip money.
Watch me do it. Right? I learned so much over 4 or 5 days, and
time's not real.
There's so much more to learn. I even did networking. I met people. I talked to people.
You did networking way better than anybody.
I did stuff that I didn't think that I was going to do.
Who do you want to go network? Me and Rip? Like, why do you think we sent you and Leilani out to go do all the work? I mean, what? Listen.
Okay,
I don't want to speak for
got
Rip,
there
but I know how to
I
work.
have to go.
Yeah, no, you guys. Here, get yourself a sandwich, get Leilani some candy, and you guys go out there and just bring them back. Bring them back.
I think there was a point where my Samsung watch was like, "Girl, who are you?" Because I moved a lot.
Well,
my legs started finally settled down on Thursday.
When I move, you move, just like that. But
guys don't think about the business; they only think about themselves and getting themselves over.
Who said that?
Mr. Simmons.
Where?
Comments, Facebook.
I swear. No, I apologize. So there's a Streamlabs gimmick up here, guys. I apologize, Mr. Simmons, sir. Thank you for hanging out, tolerating us. I don't know, man. Thank you all. Anybody watching? Thank you guys for it's a lot.
We are a lot, and we're having fun. We're having fun. Like, this was honestly like
fun in wrestling. No,
this was very impromptu. Like, we were talking, and then I was like, we need to do a recap. And then he said something, and I was like, give me 15 minutes. And he's like, oh, you're serious?
I was dead ass in the middle of recording AI scripts for Facebook India.
I was watching The Simpsons because I had already did my voiceover audition earlier in the day. I had just finished Bob's Burgers.
So when I was dying last year in a coma, not to make it real, but so literally about a year ago, I woke up out of a coma and I started doing voice acting stuff because I couldn't do anything else because of the fact that my guts were spilled everywhere. And so I became decent at voice stuff because I was always a better sick guy than I was a worker. I'm a good worker. As Rock Parsons would say, that Spiffy Shane is a good, he could sell. Jerry Jarrett called me a good hand. I don't care. Listen, Rip Rogers and I are friends now, and he ultimate, they call him enhancement talent now, but that's somehow that has a negative connotation, and it shouldn't. It fucking shouldn't. I'm sorry for swearing. It shouldn't. Because
you don't have be doing something on this, like underappreciated, unsung hero, because that's
it might be on our show
at
some point. Yeah. Listen, at some point, I was blocked from the unicorn, and I lost her, but she's a unicorn, so I didn't know. I just assumed, unicorns are very elusive. They're very tough to find sometimes. But
2 days,
I lost her for a little bit, and I'm so happy to have her back. It's so important to find your unicorn.
It is.
Girls, you know what? Boys too. Everybody, find your unicorn. All right.
This is true.
And don't settle. Don't you settle. You fudge your unicorn.
2 days.
Maybe
2 days.
maybe find 2
And you know
unicorns if
what
you want to
makes
get
me
really
mad is
kinky
he
about it.
didn't even know I
If you
was
have
gone.
like an
He didn't even
ethically
know I was gone.
non-monogamous unicorn, yeah, get a couple of them. We'll fucking, just
He didn't even know I was gone. 2 days. 2 days. He didn't even know I was gone.
that makes it seem
See, that's what's messed up. He didn't even know I was gone, but he did miss me. I knew he did. I could sense him.
I was mostly passed out. I was mostly getting kicked out of a Delta Sky Club somewhere in Detroit on the way back home. I wish I had a better story. I don't.
He has no idea. We had a good week, though. We did. We had a good week because of the fact that imagine putting two people together and who have only met each other through the computer. Now, I'm used to doing this because I do digital business, right?
I'm
So
used to because I bang girls off of Craigslist. So
God bless them. And and I pull up to the hotel. The bellman's like,
oh, my hotel.
are you talking about, are you looking for the guy in the hat? I'm like, no, the guy in the pink shoes. The bellman's face was like, they don't match. And we just started talking to each
First
other
of all,
we've
first of
seen and
all,
known each other like for 20 years. It was just like that was it.
I'm going to name the bellman's name who didn't think that my pink shoes matched my purple and pink shirt and jeans. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what?
Well,
Like
he's like he
that?
looked at me, he looked at you, and he looked at me, and he's like, "What?" I don't remember the bellman's name. But eventually all the boxes did make it to your room. Which was hilarious because they were like, "Ma'am, we can't take boxes to the room." I'm like, "Dude, if these were
Wait,
delivered here, you'd take them. So just take them out of my car." And then he
I
goes,
lean back.
"Why didn't you take the things out the box?" And I'm like, "I never touch people's things, even though it was in my name. I didn't
What's
want to
in
take
the
anything
box?
out of the box."
Not to cut. Why do you tell me how fucking just swole I look? If I sit back like this, oh my god! Like, come on, Fed.
He lifted
I
7
can work in.
weights when he came back because Rip Rogers told him to lift weights.
I am 20 sit-ups away from being in the best shape of my life. Book me. I can work. I can still work. I'm still a good hand.
Anywho,
Have you seen? Never mind. I don't. No, that's not. I appreciate that there are.
words are
I don't know how to.
hard.
I'm trying to say this thing about these 150-pound fucking kids. More agile, more whatever athletic. Except my friend Sheldon is my size and could do all that shit too, and he's 100 pounds bigger than you and looks like looks like a man. That's a man.
Are you talking about Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah.
First of all, if you didn't watch Collision this week, you got to because wow. First of all, he looks better than he did in his early years. He was out there doing some things.
Shout out Uncle Alan.
So,
who also somehow listen. And Sheldon also. Thank you both for standing for me as a guy in my mid-40s for being in the best shape of my life. I'm just ready to go. Come on.
So this happened to me also while I was there. Shout out to the Adobe Live people for upgrading our seats. So we were sitting behind.
Wait, it was
talent.
Adobe. Adobe did that.
The people who work there at the Adobe Live Center.
The
guest services,
not Adobe.
No,
like I was
Adobe.
I was like, for how much I spend for Adobe? Like,
nope. Yeah. So shout out to the guest services people for accommodating us. And we got the cool premium seating. And this was part of our thing. And yeah, I guess it came with food recommendations, but we ate somewhere, it was really good. But no, we were able to see the Hall of Fame, sitting behind the
Okay.
talent, getting to see Stephanie be inducted, seeing Demolition, who happened to be at con the whole time, and their line was so long that I didn't get to say hello.
Son of a bitch. Wardlow came over
And
Wardlow
seeing
came over
Uncle.
and said hi, by the way. So we talked to
Yeah, he
Wardlow
tapped me
for
on the
a
arm.
bit.
Excuse me, young lady.
Did he really?
I got
And
tapped
that's the
a
thing
few
is,
times.
Axe lives
Bushwhacker
20
tapped
minutes
me
from
on
me.
the
Like,
arm.
well, Luke, I know because of my friend Ken Jugan, aka Lord Zoltan, for years in Pittsburgh, ran a show every year called Deaf WrestleFest, and the Bushwhackers were one of the best. Like several years, they would come in, sort of like not donate their time, but they would come in and do that. It was for the Pennsylvania like School for the Blind, and
Oh, cool.
yeah. So my first actual like meeting of Luke, that I'm sure he doesn't remember, but I do because he was so great back then, was Lord Zoltan was running that show because he has a hearing impaired kid who's awesome, by
Hmm,
the way. Um, those are kind of the weird, like kind of real life tie-ins that I get
yeah,
to do, like where it's like
that's
these
pretty
guys are,
doggone neat. But yeah,
yeah.
and
So
and also
if you
at
ever
the
wonder why I like
EKS.
the Bushwhackers, it's because you know they're
So I don't
those are good
remember
brothers.
if he was at the Hall of Fame, but I did see Hacksaw Jim Duggan was there. But we got
I
to
have a
see
picture. I have a picture of me and Hacksaw hammered at Sloppy Joe's in Key West. Hacksaw loves the fish.
he was
Go with your thing.
he was at the ring thing, but um we were able to see the Good Brothers induct the good old Uncle Allen. And we were right there, dead center. I took pictures and videos and sent them in the group chat. And then Anderson goes, "You were at the Hall of Fame." I'm like, "Dude, look at your Instagram."
Here's the mess up thing. And here's where I get here's why I worry that I'm not as connected as I think I am, because the Good
Because I have
Brothers
a
knew
group
that I
chat.
was there. Well, no, the Good Brothers knew I was there, and I was at I was at the gimmick they came to. I was at GW, whatever, like at
Where the
uh
flip cup guy messed up my time.
well, flip flop guy. But also, first of all, I don't know how somehow I didn't do a better job of sort of asking like what Drew and Machine Gun were doing. Where if I knew that they were actually like inducting Uncle Allen, uh, I would have probably I'm not just in retrospect. And as Rick Rogers yells at me to shut up and just relax once in a while, I I felt bad because I didn't get you tickets to whatever whatever it was.
Yeah.
I did. I was there. Okay, good. Listen, if it makes you feel better, the Good Brothers walked right by me with Jared
With
holding her seat,
Jer.
just kayfabe me the whole way, like walk right through. I'm like, ah! I'm like, I was over at the gimmick table with Beastman.
That was what, that 4 AM show where I was still knocked out? Yeah. No, but, I figured out that they were inducting, AJ
I
during
don't
one
think
of
you
the
could have. I don't think they were allowed to tell me.
I know,
So
but
I
I
don't.
figured it out. I figured it
No,
out
he. Well, you
when
did,
we were
kid.
on one of the Patreon lives, and Machine Gun kept saying, "I gotta go pick up my suit." And I was like, "Oh my god, they're doing it."
Well, two things. Shout out to the Good Brothers for getting a chance to induct again one of my oldest friends in the wrestling business, uh, Uncle AJ. Uh,
Oh, remember when we walked by him and Beast Mortos and you were like, "Wait, what just happened?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we just
dude,
walked by AJ. Keep going, la
I
la
know,
la."
but you get what I'm saying though. That's exactly how my dumb brain works, where it doesn't even register because I've been,
Well, no,
you
we
know,
were laser focused on getting everything set up, and we were just walking, and I was like, AJ.
That was like Thursday. I'm like, oh, I guess Unk's here. All right. What's up, buddy? And I don't have his info anymore because we talked almost exclusively through AOL Instant Messenger. Shout out. Don't.
Shout
Hey,
out to the dial-up.
Hey.
Shout out to the dial-up. Good times. Shout out to the dial-up.
Dude, shout out to my boy Air Paris, who was on Raw for the one gimmick there. I tell people all the time, one of my favorite matches ever that doesn't exist in the internet or whatever, but it should. Legit, I think I might have been my first or second loop through TNA, where we would go down through. That was back in the days of the Wednesday like pay-per-view like TNA things, and then $10. They would what is that? All right, so like I don't remember any of that stuff. But like people all the time was like, "How do you not know that?" I'm like, I've thousands.
You kind of were busy.
Yeah, I needed several thousand people to call me an asshole in my underwear. Thank you, Nashville Fairgrounds. I miss you lots. But no, but that loop or whatever like that, that was again before AJ and Air Paris, by the way, who used to refer to me as his girlfriend, and I don't hold it against you, Air Paris. You would have been my girlfriend too. You're a little more flippy than I would typically like, but you know. Anyway, the match was if you could find, if any of this exists anywhere, it was AJ Styles and Air Paris against Joey Matthews and Christian York. So Joey and Christian were in ECW for a minute there. Joey Matthews, Joey Mercury became him. Christian York was amazing for another 20 years if you could find him. He for some reason didn't work that consistently, but they were amazing. Great tag team, you know. But that match that they had was and again, I apologize if anybody's going to Google this. I don't know. I'm going to say 2002, whatever.
AJ Styles and what was his name again? Thank you.
Air Paris. Mm-hmm. Are you Googling this? Are you real time fact?
I am Gemini this right now.
I love it. Get a real time fact checked on my own goddamn show. This is why I have stalkers, guys. I don't know how to like.
Well, Christian York and Joey Matthews, known as Backstreet Boys, and AJ Styles and Air Paris, known as Air Raid, were both pivotal teams in the early 2000 cruiserweight tag teams. They primarily competed in the same promotions rather than against each other in high-profile televised matches. If I can find this will be awesome.
I wrestled for the NWA World Television Championship in a tournament down there where that was happening. And if, again, I know you and I talked about this, if you were like an E-Fed guy, like an early 2000 E-Fed guy, and you had Spiffy Sean Styles, I was probably your TV champion because I don't know if you know this 20 years ago, very charismatic, like very good. We used to call it the it factor. I had that. Unfortunately, I wasn't the promoter's type, and that happens too, but also very charismatic.
So you're going to check your email and see if this actually came through properly. That's all I have to say about it.
Why are you checking me? Why are you?
I'm going to send this to you for later for you to review. I might have found it.
Listen, I can't believe I'm gonna potentially bury myself because anytime a girl's like, check your email or we need to talk, I'm like,
I did hit him with the we need to talk. It was great.
First of all, I'm so sorry. Whatever it was, I'm so sorry. Check this.
Yeah, but not right now. We want to make sure it is it. But it could be it because I gave you the whole thing that Gemini came up with. Shout out to Gemini.
That looks like, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh my God. Holy shit. You're dead on because literally, okay. So I would have been in DNA with those guys.
NWA Wildside.
Shout out Bert Prentice and shit. I I forgot the other guy's name. Feel bad. But we were literally in a hotel room, Nashville, Tennessee, where AJ and Air Paris had their WCW contracts. And we're sitting in a hotel room with a case of Miller Lights and brothering up as we used to do back in the day. Don't tell your kid, but like legit, that was so right before that, it would have been holy crap. Look at you.
See, that's why you have a unicorn in your life.
This is why you can't cheat anymore. This is why you wouldn't even try. Oh my God. Like 20 years ago, I'd have been in jail 25 years ago. If this technology existed, we'd all be in jail. Don't you judge me. We would all be in jail. I'm just trying to put over my friend.
Like I said, keep you a
He
unicorn.
wasn't. No, well,
Keep you a unicorn.
So I always got kind of screwed up about the timeline because I was definitely down there. We definitely were drinking Miller Lights in a hotel room in Nashville. But then people were like, well, WCW closed in 2001. And I was like, well, yeah, but
they tried to revive it.
Oh my God. I can't believe Bert, I think, is still alive. Thank you guys. Anybody Wildside, anybody worldwide, thank you for booking me. Chase Stevens, Lance Dreamer, Abyss, aka Prince Justice. I know this is very old school if you Google it. Thank you guys for being amazing to work with, always. Abyss is one of the clip this too, by the way. Abyss is one of the most unsung wasted talent. Doesn't that's not fair, because he wasn't. He was amazing anywhere he ever was. He could have done more, if that makes sense. Not wasted.
Yeah. That's, you know what though, I was watching an old Abyss match. I woke up because I had my Pluto on, and it's always playing. I have it on the TNA channel.
The old you get the old like 2005 like X Division matches that are just
I woke up and it was like one of those matches, and Abyss is talking, and I was like, I wonder if things were different. Could he have been bigger than Mankind? Could he have been? No. Because I loved his character. I did. Like, I loved his character. He was one of the few that I watched TNA Impact for back in the day. There was AJ, the BDC, Abyss, Chris Daniels. I can go on. But I always thought like his character was just, he was psycho, but yet the gentle, but it just was something about him that just really made me think that maybe had things been a little different, could he have been bigger or on the same scale as a Mankind?
Here's where
I love the fact that now people, when you hear about him overall, people enjoying different parts of WWE shows, that they talk about his greatness because he still lives on, just in another way. But then it was also cool to see him pop up on TNA a couple weeks ago when Rosemary was trying to revive Allie, and he was there. So I was like, oh my gosh, so cool.
She did die.
She's not dead. She's coming back. And she was there. She walked her and Rosemary walked by our table.
I finally found Herb's. I finally found the actual comment section as I got back. I got so excited that we're talking about Chris. So he wasn't Abyss yet. He worked as a guy called Prince Justice, I think. And the reason I say he's not Mankind is because this dude was 6'8", 320 pounds or whatever like that. And I watched him throw flying head scissors and stuff like that. Brother could work. just to give him like even more flowers. Like he was great back then. I mean, obviously, great. And we did some on TV where I was doing like an enhancement match for TNA, and his faction came out, and I acted like I was like whatever. It's one of my favorite things ever because Jim Cornette yelled at me, which I don't know if you know Jim Cornette. He's gonna probably yell at you with love.
He's a bit of an emotional guy.
Well, it's a very emotional business, really.
He's a very emotional guy with
I
the
remember
tennis racket.
like doing that spot, like where like it was the match, and I don't think it was actually the finish. Like, well, it might have been. It was a run-in or whatever. Like, so Abyss and his guys came out, supposed to shit can, me and the guy I was working. Dirk Ziggler, by the way. I don't want to say the guy I was working. Let me take a moment to put a little respect on Ziggler, baby. Dirk Ziggler was a guy in Pittsburgh who should have been very much on television. He was one of the best wrestlers ever. And most of my experiences in TNA or Worldwide or Wildside were mostly because I was driving with Dirk Ziggler. Like, he was that good.
I like his name.
Well, yeah, it was before Dolph Ziggler. It was Dirk Ziggler. All the same thing. Ziggler, baby, he would do, and
I like it.
He was great. I'm sure he's still great, by the way. But yeah, but to your, again,
my thought
about
now, mind you, I was like, I had this thought a couple nights ago in the middle of the night when I woke up, like. Yeah.
It was me texting you at 5 a.m. in Vegas going, I don't know where I'm at. Come get me.
No, I didn't actually get that.
I'm going to pin you, please. Oh my God. I haven't played it. First of all, I didn't get to play a single hand of poker.
No, you did not. And then I thought you went to go play, and then you didn't.
Wish I could have fucking made money instead of losing my. Never mind.
He lost his collar.
Wrestling.
But yeah, getting back to the weekend that was, I did make content. It is on my personal YouTube, Ash.
It's also on my OnlyFans.
It's is a 0. If he has OnlyFans, y'all, please get a subscription if he has OnlyFans, because he didn't get to go to the tables.
OnlyFans.com/sexual chocolate swirl.com.
All right.
.org. .edu. .gov.
Which is probably someone's real thing on there. So, but anyway,
nice feet.
It has legs. No, but if you want to see,
I see what you did there.
If you want to see some really like beginner content, you want to see me get my Denise Saucedo on, head over to that page so you can see what I saw from my eyes.
What are you burying yourself for?
I'm not. It was. I'm going to tell you guys.
Just that beginner content.
I am doing really good. I am doing really good.
First of all, you do really well. All right, beginner.
I'm doing amaze
really
balls.
well.
Okay, I'm doing amaze balls. I found a new app to help me with my vlogging, and yeah, so you can see like my stuff there. Oh Lord, there goes that foot again. That was by my that foot was by my back the entire time I was watching night 1. But that's on me because I got comfortable in my seat and I didn't want to move. And that foot.
No, but it's very important for you to 5 days later after the fact be like, this guy's foot was sort of close to me, and I could have done it. I could have just done this.
But I didn't because I was extra comfortable. I couldn't even move.
I'm excited
when I tell you.
No, I'm excited now. Millions
of people
couldn't
walk. A girl couldn't walk.
Listen, it's important.
And he has clean feet.
I do. I have great feet. I really do. I know we joke about it, but also it's important that your voice is heard. Where like you feel heard where you're like, I felt threatened. This guy had his foot somewhere around me, and I felt very uncomfortable.
It wasn't even.
I didn't do anything
on me.
about it.
I
I didn't do
just
anything
saw
about it
the
at all. I
foot.
could have moved several inches over this way, but I
I
wanted
was
to
too
make sure
tired.
that I held on to that until we got on like a public forum, and then I wanted to bring it up, and then like, this guy's an asshole. This fucking guy with his fucking feet. How does she put up with him? How does she do this?
He has feet. That just tells you, like, yeah,
The world has feet. I
there
guess.
there were feet. Everyone had feet. Everyone's feet were up. That's why I couldn't move. My feet were up.
I don't know where you were, where you felt
I was sitting on the bench.
confined.
I was sitting on the bench and I was eating my food.
There's a bench.
And then, yeah, there was a
There's
bench.
food.
And then, like, after
Where
I
was
ate my
this?
food, I moved my plate and I put my feet up. And then we were all in the room watching WrestleMania Night 1.
Oh, you're in
And
my room.
at that point, I couldn't move. So I didn't, I was
Well,
like, there's a foot behind me. All right,
well,
that's his
no,
foot. And it's
listen,
a clean
nope.
foot. Good
I
job.
try to be.
Good
Listen,
job.
I've
Because we
wrestled
know
long enough.
there is a connotation that people are not clean when it comes to
Have you met wrestlers?
wrestling. And
Yeah.
wrestlers are clean, damn it.
No, so two things. I will shout out Cody Rhodes twice in the hopes that somehow he sees this and retweets it.
Clip
So
it.
I met Cody. Clip it. I met Cody when he was in Ring of Honor, and I was a backstage agent for Ring of Honor. This is, I don't know. I'm very bad at years. We'll say 6 years ago. They were at the 2300 arena. I don't know, dude. Whatever. But Cody was the only guy who showed up there, talent that showed up there.
Clean.
Three piece, you know, like whatever, like with it. And I saw that. And I was doing Gorilla with BJ Whitmer, who, by the way, is, you want to talk about underrated people? God, that guy. There are so many people that get it. Find BJ if you can. So I was backstage making fun of a women's four-way match where they were tagging out, and the psychology was dog shit. But but BJ and I were doing that, and that was where Bully Ray hit Tommy Dreamer in the balls, and I think I was in the ring icing Tommy Dreamer's balls, which is not a sentence I would ever think I would say in 26. Icing Tommy Dreamer's balls. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for 2000. That's definitely not 2003. I'm a lot of things. I'm not like 10 years off.
4.
No, ma'am. This is like
14?
This is could be
2013? Yeah, I keep forgetting it's 2026.
Are you saying numbers?
Math.
Like, just,
yes, because math is hard. And you said 6 years, and I knew it wasn't 6 years, so I knew it had to go a little bit further back.
So you thought not 6 years, 30 years. Thanks, hon. Thank you for having my back. Sorry for even prefacing my story with I don't know how long ago this was. It feels like 6 or 7 years.
Math is hard.
It's not.
Days are a construct.
Well,
time does not exist.
Well, I would agree with.
That's the one that I'm quoting from you. But no. Cody Rhodes taught you how to do what now? How to dress?
So, well, I mean, I hate to like oversimplify it, but in Ring of Honor at that time, so if you want to be like an extra, you know, there's a certain formula that you have for like AEW or like Ring of Honor or the Fed. I still call it the Fed. Shut up. All right. That's what the boys call it. The Fed or New York. Shut up. Shut up.
You were saying make it up. Cody Rhodes did war.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm excited about this story.
We still call it the Fed. I also acknowledge that 25 years ago, it became the E, not the F. However, just trying to smarten you guys up. I'm sorry, guys. I had to sit through a 12-hour presentation before this thing started where a girl was trying to sell me fucking, I don't know, moisturizer for my pretty white boy face. It's weird. You would think, like, you know, I have laugh lines, but like I think I'm holding up pretty good. Like my former tag team partner is the lead commentator on Raw. I mean, he's doing all right. I mean, we have the same skincare regimen. He drinks more tequila than I do. I drink more Red Bull, and it's fine.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Well, yes, Cody Rhodes. It is. You've told me this before, so I know the story.
I've told you this before.
Yes, you told me this before.
But having the opportunity to experience Vegas and WrestleMania, and everybody, by the way, I don't want to like overarch it, but like everybody who was great to me, to the Unicorn Ashley, to Rip Rogers, to Leilani Kai, to the Beastman, to Ray Lynn, to Joe Dombrowski, to everybody who was, I don't know, just nice enough or desperate enough, whatever it was. I'm not here to judge. We're all in the trust tree, guys. Hey, you're an hour into this podcast. We're all in the trust tree. That's not the point. The point is gratitude for the people that were there.
Mm-hmm.
What was your
No, honestly, it was like a very. I think I said this in several posts I made. Like nothing but gratitude.
I don't know. I got blocked up. I didn't see him.
You didn't. No, you weren't. Not from these ones.
I wish I.
It was very
more, but like
it was very cathartic. It was very cathartic. I will say that.
You and I had a moment outside of Guy Fieri's.
We did right outside of Guy Fieri's.
First of all, don't.
It was
awesome. Like that. Don't say it like that. That's fucking nuts. Don't.
I can't help it.
Don't. Fiat. Don't. Oh, the Fieri.
That's the thing. Anywho.
For who?
But no, it was.
No. What? Who is that the thing for?
What thing?
Fieri.
Okay.
Luigi Pizza was Luigi was what? It was 91. Him and I. What?
No, we had Joe's Pizza. Was it Luigi? Shout out to Luigi. That was a great meatball.
Clip this. This is, first of all, I'm the guy who might occasionally have a brothered up thing, but let me explain that because I don't know what that was. So the story, as I was saying, I said Luigi, meaning Luigi Primo. So there is a professional wrestler who goes by Luigi Primo, who for those of you watching that don't know, it's sort of his thing. Be like Toad Mushroom McGillicuddy. Like, what's he do? Like, he sucks mushroom at people. Like, so Luigi Primo is a guy with a mustache that literally twirls a pizza, and he's amazing. By the way, he's actually an amazing wrestler on top of an amazing performer. So, to my unicorn, I thought that she was talking about the actual Joe's New York pizza that we got. I know. I was here for the entire conversation. Just trying to get you to be like, I mean, I'm giving you the Iggy. We used to call it back. I'm just giving you the office here. Like,
It is 11:11. I totally missed it.
make a wish, kid.
But
I
no,
mean, it is
but that
2:11 where I'm
meatball
at.
was good. You can't. That was a
No, that was
it's good meatball.
no, listen, I'll thank you for the opportunity to put myself over, like where we couldn't find food after whatever that night was, where
Night
I'm like,
one,
listen,
night
guys,
two.
hey, everybody, I got this. And we did. And we had
And thank you to the GPS for telling us to turn right for 4 miles and yeah,
oh yeah,
and
that was
in construction. That was great.
it, for,
We made it.
first of all, it wasn't
It
construction.
wasn't that bad. It was
it
they had
was
tore up the road. It was nothing.
how now again, let me preface this story with she was driving. So I am not she'll tell you how many times she blew through the
I
I
did.
didn't know that was where I didn't know I didn't know where, but
I didn't see
what?
it. And I'm gonna tell you, I go over to that side of town,
You'd be a
that
terrible
area.
like, oh my god, let me put you
I
on the bench.
literally go
Like,
into that
I
area
hate
like
this.
once a year.
Well, there you have it, guys. I tried to give her the opportunity to be like,
I can't
yeah,
even
no, we're
redeem
not.
myself on that one. Like I nope.
Like,
Nope.
and this is why I'm still in Vegas. This is why I can't find my way home because she can't. You don't know where the airport is. I don't know what to do.
Now I know where the airport is. That's
I mean,
about
eventually.
it. No. I literally stay in my little neighborhood. You like, yeah. If there's one thing that if you are not a local, if there's one thing you learn about Vegas, locals don't really go down to the strip unless they have
Oh
to.
God, no. Oh God,
And
no.
then locals don't go down to UNLV area unless they have to. So like I
Did we
said,
talk
I'm
about the
down there
M?
like
Was it you and I talked about the M and how that used to be like a really, really good
yeah. I live
like
down the street from the M.
so I made like I'm a guy who makes towns. So like I've I go back and forth from like Vegas and Key West and everywhere. So it's a locals it was, right?
Yeah.
Is that
We have our
fair?
own things.
The M?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
The
We
M
have our
is do
own
you think?
the M is local.
Right.
And we have our own things. So yeah, like I said, I live literally down the street from the M versus like 20-25 minutes from the strip, depending on where I'm going. So
Guys, I'm sorry. I know I said a very direct question and toss to my friend who lives right up the road from the M, where I was like, oh my gosh, I am not a local, but also I've been in Vegas long enough to understand how great the M, we'll say, used to be back when they had like a sushi buffet and crab legs on like a Monday, like Tuesday thing, where the tourists wouldn't know that place existed.
I hate that they took that away.
Okay. Well,
They have it, but now now it's way more priced and it's one day a week and it's attached to one of the restaurants. It's not the same. Freaking pandemic.
Oh gosh, it might have been. Well, again, guys, as we've discussed on this podcast, I am very bad at years. So it might have been before the pandemic that I was there and enjoying the M with my local friend. Shout out Nadia. You're not paying attention. We haven't talked in a while, but you're really pretty and you're really nice to me. And she does destination management stuff. So we're like, why are you in Vegas all the time? It's because they booked my band to go there and play for 7-Eleven's corporate event because they don't want to think about the things. So that was back in the day, which was a Wednesday.
Yeah, they had buffets every day, but the best one
It
was
was a
on
simpler
Fridays.
time. It really was.
The best one's on Fridays. It was the seafood and prime rib buffet.
At Paradise? Are you going on? Are you going to Fremont?
At the M.
Oh,
It was great. But it's over now.
well,
Freaking pandemic.
I don't believe in over. I believe in evolution. Shout out to a couple of Rips. Well, actually all of Rips students.
Shout out to Randy Orton.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it evolved with the time.
As it does.
But the way it was great. Unfortunately, things happened and they took it away from us.
I mean, we can have
on a positive side.
We gotta give you a pop filter too.
On the positive side, other things were bought in. And somehow all these other things that came brought Spiffy and the Unicorn together.
Oh, you jerk. Don't.
I am. I'm good at this.
Well, I mean,
as you all know from past podcasts, we've actually been in the same room with each other and we didn't know each other at that time. So imagine we probably were at a buffet at the same time too. We just don't know it.
And looking at the same star at the same time, or still in the same flamingo that we both had our eyes on.
Strange.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Kismet. We could write, you know what? We could do a whole Christmas movie. Watch out, Hallmark.
Oh gosh,
that would be so
I did that with one of my other friends who has Hallmark movies DVD where it's like it's all the same movie. Like
they are
literally all the same movie. It's all like,
but you add Christmas to it.
What? I'm sorry. What? Noelle. Her name's always Noelle or fucking Carol or whatever. Santa, whatever the fuck they call girls. Noelle. Oh my god. I left. Oh, but you're not gonna take the promotion? No. What I needed was here all along, Noelle. Merry Christmas. You show me. And then girls are just, great movie. Just fart these out. Jennifer Love Hewitt and fucking the other girl that wasn't there, but the less taught
Cameron Bure. Turncoat. Turncoat.
I'm talking about Lacey Chabert.
Yes,
Google
Lacey
it, by the way.
Chabert.
I know.
For hanging on with Hallmark.
I know them all.
That's right. Thank you for hanging on with Hallmark, Lacey Chabert. I think she's the only one who hasn't been named Noelle, but she did play a Christmas elf this year.
And it wasn't Carol or Jolly or Felice.
No,
Felicia would be a good, like, low key, like, donde está la Feliz Navidad?
You know what? They don't have that many. Okay, Ashley, stop, because now you're gonna start talking about Cherry Lane. Okay, we got to focus back to wrestling. Just saying, we could do a wrestling Hallmark movie.
Where does the heart go? I need to know where the heart. Where?
I have not watched any of those. If I find out, I'll let you know. But I want to do a Cherry Lane podcast series.
I want to do a cherry pie.
Christmas on Cherry Lane Wrestling Edition. Holla at us. Come on, Hallmark.
Tastes so good. Put a tear in your eye. Sweet. Cherry pie. Oh yeah.
Just saying. I could live on Cherry Lane. Do a whole
we're just leaving money on we're leaving money on the table.
Let's go, Hallmark. Maybe it's just because you said you're going to Missouri.
If you
you're going to St. Louis, but you're not going to Kansas City, and That's where they are. Hallmark's in Kansas City for Hallmark movies, if you know. Now you do.
Why would I
might
ever
need you to
know
make a
that
stop.
as a straight man? Why?
I might need you to
Oh my
make a
God, thank you
stop.
so much. Like, I was wondering where they shoot these amazing cinematic adventures. Oh, thank God, it's St. Louis. Oh my God, let's go.
No, I'm just saying Kansas City. I'm just saying you might need to make a stop
Listen,
while you're in St.
if I
Louis.
make a stop, I'm gonna wear a fucking flannel thing and chop a fucking log, and they're gonna be like, "You're hired." Like,
Exactly.
what? No, what? I mean,
Just saying.
well, I
I
was gonna go. I was gonna go out on the thing, but like, what I needed was here the entire time. I don't have to leave home to find love.
I am going to write a wrestling Christmas movie, and Hallmark is going to buy it.
Well, me and Hacksaw Jim Duggan will act in it for sure. Or Honky Tonk, probably. He needs a payday.
I mean, why not?
Well,
y'all can run the inn. The three crazy brothers who run the inn, and there could be a convention.
Wait. No. Because I'm here with you. No, let's do the thing.
Raylan could do all. She could do the hair.
It's not even a.
And she's gonna be in it. She's gonna be the Kelly Pickler of the whole thing. We won't need Kelly Pickler. We'll let Raylan do it.
I mean, I would have Velvet Sky. Oh, let's get Velvet and Christy Hem to do it, or Velvet can be the hot. Like, there's a whole category on Pornhub that I may or may not have searched that are exactly you as a graduating MILF lady that looks like you.
No, don't take the wholesome out. We're going to have them in. They're going to.
Oh no!
I have.
Oh no! I'm gonna put the wholesome in.
Oh, for fudge sakes! I think that they could be.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. You want me to like?
I'm just saying. Okay, so you three are the innkeepers. They could have
So me, who?
You, Honky Tonk, and Rip Rogers are the innkeepers. Now,
I'm the hot guy then. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Now they could be there. They are either going to be they might be like the owners of the businesses to the left and right. I'm gonna write this whole thing up. This is gonna be awesome.
Honky's gonna be the evil businessman. Rip's gonna be the gardener with wisdom.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead. Guys, we'll circle back. Apparently we've got more things happening here. Where I just wanted to go and well, this is why I don't talk
to girls, riff. Right? Watch us riff.
What riff?
We're riffing here. We're getting this. I'm gonna figure this out. And then you're gonna be like, she somehow figured out how to write a whole Hallmark script off of wrestling. I don't know how this is.
I just wrote it 8 seconds ago. Like, blah, blah, blah. Pursue my dream. Blah, blah, blah. But there's a look. I could just work. Wrestle in my. Listen, there's 185,000 wrestlers who are like, I can just wrestle within 40 miles of home, and that way I can just be home all the time. I don't have to leave.
We don't have to use that.
Have you met indie wrestling, by the way? You wrote indie wrestling movie. You're like, but I don't.
But there's other stories.
I just want to sleep in my bed all the time, so I'm gonna just wrestle once every little bit where the local Fed does it.
That's why I said there's other stories that you could put in there. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna make a whole cast. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We are officially off the rails. We were supposed to be talking about our time in Vegas, but we kind of did. We kind of tied it in with Vegas, talking about people that we saw in Vegas, and then we were like, you know what? Let's put them in a Hallmark movie. I don't know.
I'm getting it's fine. Hey guys. Hey guys. Thank you for real. WrestleMania, just being in Vegas together for most of the last week was regardless of what you may take away, it was an experience, and it was, I've never done that before. For as much as I've been the thousands of shows in real life that I've performed as a wrestler, as a singer, and all those things, that there's no way to prepare for that. I was lucky enough to be surrounded by Ashley and Rip Rogers and Leilani Kai and Joe Dombrowski and Beastman and Ray Lynn and and Flip Cup Jeff or whatever. Well, like one of the things that if you followed my journey, one of the things I'm very excited about is the opportunity uh to celebrate the things that make me happy, and wrestling, uh everything is what makes me happy. It's what got me out of a coma at this time about a year ago. It's what has been the salvation for my mental health. And listen, I still have bad days. Uh, I do, and that's they tell me it's normal. I don't believe in normal, so I also am like, "Fuck you!" It's not. I'll never do it again. But also, they're probably right. I mean, these people go to school and stuff, but none of this. Well, first of all, none of this happens without the unicorn. Uh, and none of this happens if I am not surrounded by people that also celebrate the wrestling business the way that I do, where um, I love a lot of things, and nothing has ever come close to wrestling. And I understand because I have a PhD in organizational psychology. I understand that that seems crazy to people, and that is kind of what you need to be involved in the professional wrestling business, especially in 2026. There almost has to be something wrong with you. And I say something wrong with you in the eyes of them, not you. You're great. Thank you for loving wrestling. You're fine. Those people are the people that don't get it. It's not you. It's never you. You be your authentic, genuine self. It took me 40 years to get to that point where I could say, "Hey, you can just love wrestling. It's fine. It's actually pretty fucking sweet. I'm not gonna lie." So just do that. And also get skincare products because you can look as pretty as me in your 40s. Maybe. I don't know. Most of you guys just there's a lot of ponytails and black shirts and stuff like that at and that's fine. That's fine. Live your best life, but you know, Rip Rogers is 72 years old and works out for 5 hours a day. We'll get you looking pretty. I promise. And great skin. I know everybody that can make you guys pretty. Right? Oh my God. It writes itself. This commercial writes itself. I work too hard. God damn, I work too hard. As I've been told.
No, but honestly, again, I want to thank each and every person that I was able to meet on that journey. And yeah, so if you get random follows from me, it's because I met you and now I want to learn more about you. um, but I want to thank Sean for doing the con. Because long story short, this has been a very, very rough few months for the little unicorn. And part of the reason why he did what he did was to put a smile on my face. And he succeeded. And so, yeah, um, I learned a lot. I am forever grateful. If I could go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe change shoes. I don't know. I probably wouldn't even change shoes. But yeah, it was or take a nap. That's what I would do. I would take a small nap so I could
I
go
tried.
to like a super late show. But overall, it was
You
an
actually walked
awesome
in my room while I
experience.
was like trying to sleep at one point. You're like, get up! I'm like, I need 20 minutes.
Trying to wake
Just
everybody
joking.
up to go to con or to watch hockey games that they wanted to watch after WrestleMania, and I ended up
Let's go,
watching the hockey
Pens.
game.
Let's
But
go.
no,
Natalie.
honestly, it was an awesome adventure. And yeah, if you get presented with an adventure like that, friends, jump on it, make it work, get a smile on your face. Do it. Absolutely do it. And don't forget your Sharpies. Have them delivered. Have them delivered to your destination. I think that's our biggest one of our biggest things
No,
is make sure your
listen,
Sharpies get to the right destination.
I have 50 different Sharpies upstairs in my house here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That I hope I'm excited that I get to go to FanFest in St. Louis in a few weeks. I'm just going to throw Sharpies at fans, I think, for a little while and just, be like, oh my God, this
Everyone
guy
gets
was
a
awesome, man.
Sharpie.
No, I didn't even get, but just chucking Sharpies at,
Who needs a Sharpie? I got Sharpies.
lefty.
Want a Sharpie?
The screwball. Other one was a screw, like a little 2-finger, like a little screwball, like, like back in,
Oh Lord.
I mean, with that, guys, I'm going to go cry in the bathroom for a little bit. It's fine. I'm fine. It's always part of my process. Okay. That's fine. We all have different things. I'm excited that the unicorn was like, all right, let's go. We got to do a recap at some point here for WrestleMania. I was like, well, I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to do with, my schedule is my schedule. The Good Brothers are over there taking over Noah. Shout out Blue Chew. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one Blue Chew. Well, at this point, after I had a couple drinks, I'll probably do two Blue Chews. If I get to pick, I don't know how many Blue Chews I need for whatever, but
Optimization.
I wish I had a social marketing person for this. Listen, if you need boner pills, you don't need a 10% off code for them. But if you do, it's 10% off for the code Good Brother. I'm gonna
They
keep
are
boing.
optimization, not the B word. Optimization. Blue
Good
Chew
Brother.
Gold optimization. Get 10% off with code Good Brother.
Blue Chew. Hashtag Optimus Prime. You can beat Megatron.
So, question. Where can they find you? If people wanted to reach out to you, where could they find you? What are your socials?
I got warrants. Don't nobody try to find me. I'm just happy to don't even track me down. I'm not even here. This didn't even happen. I'm happy to talk to a pretty girl.
But anyway, if you want to find me, you can always hit up the IG and the YouTube at Ash the number 0 Berry, or TikTok Ash O'Berry, on X Miss Ash 0579.
That was a lot.
It's a lot.
Just go to allmylinks.com/SpiffySeanStyles. Find me everywhere.
He didn't post my link tree again.
MySpace and Facebook, or if you Google me, it's fine. If you see me on Tinder, please swipe right, but it's allmylinks.com. Spiffy Sean Styles. You would think that I've done this before. Look at this card. That's the one the kid gave me. Look, 1 of 1. Look, it says right there.
David Ortiz.
1 of 1. Anybody want this? That's authentic. That's authentic AF. I'm trying to get it out of my ring light. Sorry,
It's
guys.
hard to get those out the ring light. The ring light just it does this
There you go. I
thing.
found it. There it
There
is,
it
right
is.
there.
Don't move.
I got it.
Mm.
Listen, how many times I've told a pretty girl, "Don't move while I just need to get my shit together."
Get the
Just
ring light just
don't
right.
move. Don't.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't move. Just give me a minute.
Almost.
Just give me a minute. Shut up. Shut up. I'm thinking about baseball. Thinking about Big Poppy. One of one. Look. I know, but you're looking at the.
I saw the 101. Now, there you go.
It was
Awesome.
right here where it should have been.
I saw it a couple times. Now it goes in and out of frame, but it is a 101. But anyway, baby.
It usually goes in and out if I'm doing it right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
babies, it is way past somebody's bedtime. Me.
I have to go back and do voiceover stuff. I'm done. Well, the time zones always mess me up.
Time zones mess everything up. Most importantly, we want you guys to enjoy your wrestling. So,
listen,
also,
always.
you guys, if you feel free to think of another name for me outside of the unicorn, I feel like I should have a wrestling name. Oh Lord.
What?
Just saying, I feel like I should have a wrestling name outside of the unicorn. See, now that's his new assignment.
Not me.
Well, it's you guys' assignment.
You guys' Yins guys, as we say in Pittsburgh. Yins guys, figure out
or as we say in Flint, it's y'all's.
Y'all's. Yins.
Y'all's.
Y'all's. Yes,
it's y'all's. It's y'all's assignment to think of a wrestling name for me that is not the unicorn or Ash the Ace.
I don't like that you're only like 10 weeks into this and already trying to change your gimmick.
I just want a wrestling name. I just think it would be fun to have, just in case. Because, yeah.
All right, everybody. My name is Spiffy Sean Styles. Great to be here with you guys. That's my co-host, Tits McGee.
No.
Wrestling. You just, I was doing the thing you just told me to do. Like,
no. Now he has to do it over. And action.
Anyway, guys, my name is Spiffy Sean Styles. I'm the last of the old school. That's my co-host, Fuckface Jones over there.
No.
I'm sorry. I might not understand the business. I thought the unicorn was a pretty good name.
The unicorn's a great name, but I'm just saying, just in case.
I mean, it's no Fuckface Jones. I agree with you. It's definitely no Fuckface, but I'm
just saying, just in case.
Just
I
in
like
case.
to have multiple personalities.
First of all, just in case is Dorian DeVille's first manager. Literally, the manager's name is Just in Case.
Crap. I'm just saying.
You might look it up. I might have pictured that.
I'm just saying. Sometimes I have more than just
just
those
in
two.
Case?
I have more than just these three personalities. I'm not just Ashley. I'm not just Ash the Ace. I'm not just the unicorn. Just saying. We got to name the other one. And it has to be cool. That's all I'm saying. But now we're going over. So let us get out of here.
Guys,
with my normal name.
I'm glad that you clarified. What we are doing for your homework, listeners, is we need to figure out Ashley's fourth personality and what that gimmick should be. I feel pretty safe saying that for the Dorian DeVilles and the Festuses and the I understand you can have multiple personalities throughout your life, and that's fine. You can still be on TV. You can still be wrecking Japan. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a goof with a microphone and an empty bottle of Jaeger over here. Can I still call you the unicorn for? Can I sign off with the
Absolutely.
unicorn? For my friend Ashley the Unicorn, aka Tits McGee. My name is Spiffy Sean Styles. It's great for yins guys or y'alls to be here with us on a Sunday fun day, a special WrestleMania recap that wasn't really a recap. It's mostly me yelling about Flip Cup Jeff, who's really Red Cup Jeff, who is Chris Jericho's best friend, but also tried to kill me in a parking lot and got me heat with the Good Brothers because I was brothered up way more than I should have been at 7:30 on a Thursday. It's a marathon, not a sprint, kids. We're going 60 minutes Broadway. Let's go. They don't know what that means. Look it up.
Bye, babies. So weird.